quote the movie a lot. You won't get in trouble.
Put it in no class.
Yeah, exactly.
Yell in the staircases at high school.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Bring this movie to your history class and say, I have something to watch.
This is funny? You said this was funny before watching it. I don't believe you.
Don't you down, me, Foley! Sorry.
Trust me, dude. Trust me, dude.
I'm about to jump out this helicopter like Wesley Snipes.
I'm doing the scene right now.
The scene is about emotionality. What is it?
I am dealing with a bunch of prima donnas.
That's the guy who left the fridge open. Winner.
Critically acclaimed Australian
Robert Downey Jr.
Lazarus underwent a controversial procedure in order to play the platoon's African-American sergeant.
I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Jack Black.
Take a picture of this.
This summer, wanna make this movie right? You take those boys up there and put them in the trees.
Leo Peter.
Yes. The movie they think they're making
Exterior, rainforest, dust, cut to a frightening jungle.
isn't a movie anymore. So what?
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's use it.
Some of us might not make it back.
What do you mean? Like, not on the same flight?
Hey, dude, you alright? Really leaned into that, bro. You wanna do one more?
I'm leaving people.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
That's nuts.
To go out to try just to get up that hill. No, we up in the big league.
That's the theme song for the Jeffersons.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You out of your mind.
What?
You really need help.
Yeah, just get deep sound don't make not true.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yep. So now Mason's gonna try and guess the plot for Tropic Thunder.
So I think I paid attention to his job a little bit more, as you were
Gotcha.
saying.
Good.
So, so these three, Robert Downey Jr., Jack Black, and the other guy, I forget his name, they're all like very stereotypical actors. One of them is, like, Jack Black is like the comedic guy.
Right.
Robert Downey Jr. is like the award winner. Was he the award winner?
Yeah.
Like the ultra serious
Yeah.
guy. And then Ben Stiller was, I think he's like the action guy, right?
You got it.
Yeah. And all these guys are doing this like war movie, as we saw in the beginning.
Right.
And I think what happens, and I'm pretty sure this might be, I'm really excited. This is the first one I think I know I got like pretty much right. They think they're still like filming the war movie, except they actually get ambushed and actually get put in a war and actually get invaded. Maybe a few of the actors think like, oh, this is still a movie, and a few actors like, no, we gotta get out of here. Maybe there's that like mix, but I think they just get like captured, but then they think it's a movie, like they're still filming it, and I think that it's like mainly a comedy.
Oh, yes, I gotta be honest. I think you actually got it probably about 97, 98%. You
I'll
pretty
take
much
it.
nailed it.
I'll take
yeah, so the you know, I'm not gonna completely spoil the movie because I imagine this seems right up your
Yeah,
alley, right?
I
I mean,
love
dude, this movie is, I saw it with my friends when it came out. It came out in 2008, so I was 17 when it came out.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, like, me and my friends, this was rated R, but this is probably one of the first rated R movies I probably saw in theaters, like, being 17 myself, you know what I mean? We were dying. The whole theater was cracking up. This movie was a really big hit, but also super controversial.
Yeah.
Some of the material in it.
I can tell by Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, well, yeah, so obviously the
Procedure.
blackface stuff is very big, but then there's also another component where Ben Stiller, one of his biggest roles is a mentally handicapped person, and that, like, it has a through line through the plot, so there's some of that stuff. But it honestly is one of the funnier movies from the later 2000s. Like, you know, you're thinking about that 2000s comedy boom. This was towards the tail end of it before comedy movies kind of went in the shitter.
Yeah.
This is one of the last great ones in my opinion. And but yeah, you nailed it. So it's basically a group, you know, they're filming, it's a Vietnam movie they're shooting, so they're Vietnamese. It's a Vietnam movie that they're shooting, and basically the director doesn't feel like he's getting the performances out of the actors that are authentic and make it feel real. So you see him, they have like a combat expert who's a Vietnam vet who's consulting on the movie.
Yeah.
And that's who you see is like, drop him in the trees. And that's what he does. So the director just basically says, fuck it, and literally just drops the soldiers off in just Viet Cong land and says, have fun.
So they didn't get captured. They just really just set them down.
Yeah. And unbeknownst to the Vietnamese people and unbeknownst to the actors think it's all set up.
Yeah.
So it's not even that the actors get, well, I'm not gonna get too into spoilers, but there's no like intentional interference from the Vietnamese people in the beginning. It's literally the actors stumble into this whole situation.
Yeah.
I will also say there's also a lot of drug stuff in this movie. Jack Black has an addiction issue, so this movie, man, it's a really good comedy, a really successful comedy, but there's also a lot of really heavy themes between the race stuff, the drug stuff, the war themes, the violence, and then you're also talking about the idea of the acting, you know, just the making of film. Like this is like, people who love movies are gonna love this movie because it's about making movies. I know it's like an Inception sense, but you know what I mean? Like, but so you have people, you know, having trouble portraying being war veterans or people in war. You have people that are white trying to portray black. You're having people that are not mentally handicapped playing mentally handicapped characters, which all those things are huge topics in the 2020s. And this guy made a movie about it in 2008. It was
all about it.
Yeah, and probably ahead of its time, and they got a lot of flack for it. And there's probably a reason that you haven't seen it, because for how good it is, I feel like you and your friends should be into this type of movie.
Yeah.
Show your friends, quote the movie a lot, you won't get in trouble.
Put it in no class.
Yeah, exactly.
Yell in the staircases at high school.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Bring this movie to your history class and say, I have something to watch. And every start talking about the Vietnam War, be like, can we watch Tropic Thunder and see what they say?
I wonder, are they streaming it anymore though? Because like, you know, just because of the controversy around
let's do a quick search. Yes, Mason, you can stream it on Amazon
Amazon Buy.
Yes, Mason, you can stream it on Amazon Prime.
Awesome.
Thanks for checking out this video.
Like and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about the movie in the comments below.
Let us know if there's any movies you want us to watch. Who knows, maybe we'll watch them together.